Hello and welcome back. I am Scalelord, and today we are going to be going over how to find the wizard NPC inside of Terraria. In this video, we will be covering some of the very useful items that he sells, the conditions that need to be met for him to spawn in your world, as well as some very useful tips that will make finding him much easier. For starters, you can purchase the Crystal Ball. This is a placeable buff station that can be put down on the floor and interacted with for the Clairvoyance buff. Having this buff will maximize your mana by plus 20. It'll give you plus 5% magic damage, an additional 2% magic crit strike chance, and negative 2% mana usage. On desktop, console, and mobile versions, this buff will last until you die or leave your world. This is certainly a really useful buff station, and I would hope it would find a permanent spot inside of any of your arenas. He also sells a spell tome, which is a vital ingredient for crafting the Crystal Storm. And for all you mages out there, this is an incredible magic weapon which will decimate your enemies with ricocheting projectiles, and I would highly suggest crafting this sooner than later. The spell tome can also be tossed inside of the shimmer inside of your world. This will provide you with the Advanced Combat Techniques Volume 2. This is an amazing permanent buff that is a one-time use inside of Terraria. Consuming this will give your town NPCs 6 defense, as well as an additional 20% boost to their attack damage. I would also like to point out that I have a short on all the permanent buffs that are available inside of Terraria, so if you would like more information on that, make sure to check that out in my bio. And if you're not sure how to find the shimmer in your world, do note I also have a video on that as well. I would like to state this simple fact that the shimmer was put in the update 1.4.4, so if your world is created before that, unfortunately your world will not have generated shimmer. So in order to do this, you will first need to create a world that is newer and that is in this update. So just a heads up, if you do watch my video and start searching in your world and your world is older than that, then unfortunately you're just going to be wasting your time. So I just wanted to let you guys know that ahead of time so you don't waste your time. Alright, let's continue on with this video. The wizard will also sell you greater mana potions. And this will come in so clutch when you're fighting bosses or events. If you've ever played a mage before, you know how annoying it is to go ohm. If you're afraid of the dark, or have ever had a bad experience in Terraria where you've fallen in a hole and gotten killed, well, I would love to tell you that I have a solution to this as well. The wizard will sell you a bell. This is a vital ingredient to creating the fairy bell. This is a light pet, and it is an amazing addition while exploring your world. I am going to now go over the criteria that will need to be met in order to get the wizard to spawn inside of your world. The first thing I would do is make an additional available vacant house inside of your base. The game will also need to be in hard mode, meaning you must have first defeated the Wall of Flesh. If you've not done that and would like to see my full detailed guide on this, then just stick around for the end of the video because I will be sharing that next. Once these conditions are met, he can rarely be spawned inside of the cavern layers of your world. Some really good tips to make finding him easier would be looking inside of your dungeon. This contains a large number of open areas that will provide a lot of opportunities for him to spawn. And if you do this before defeating Plantera, this will be even more easy as there will only be pre-hard mode enemies inside of the dungeon at this point of the game. A hunter potion and or lifeform analyzer would prove to be especially useful for finding the wizard, as it would highlight the location of the wizard as he spawns in your world. Another really cool thing about the wizard is that he will occasionally replace his quote with a comment about your player's luck stat. This is actually the only way in the game that you can estimate your character's luck value. If I forgot to mention anything else about the wizard, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you found the wizard in your world, and consider joining my Discord server. It's actually a small community, but we're big at heart, and we hope that you could be a part of it too. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video if it has helped. Make sure to watch one of these two videos next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.